Okay, hi Aries. Welcome back. This is going to be the Aries Sexual Magic Tarot reading for this week. All right, 3 more. 1, 2, 1. Okay, I'm feeling very anxious. Okay. Okay, Aries, what's going on here? So for the desires, either you or the person that you're dealing with is just not into it. It's like when you kiss with your eyes open, you're like in the act of whatever it is you're doing, but you're not fully in it. Or you're in your head while you're doing something instead of being in the moment. It's like really there in the moment. You're in your head going through all the motions, but not really physically there. You're in your head. So maybe the desire is that you wish you could get out of your head, or your desire is that you want a connection with someone where you're not in your head, you're fully there, or you have that connection where you're fully present in the moment and you're not in your head. Maybe you've been in your head in the past and now you're just like, this is happening. I'm here. I'm fully aware. I'm fully in the moment. But it's like, I don't know, I'm still getting that. You're like halfway there. You're halfway there is more of the energy that I'm getting. Or there's something that you want and you only have half of it, or you only got halfway, or your expectations were only met halfway. I'm definitely getting a feeling of like, I'm just not that into it. I'm feeling a little bit anxious, a little bit on edge, a little bit like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, halfway there, not all the way. You can take the story as it applies to you. I kind of pick up the messages as like a relationship between 2 parties, but it could just be 2 energies. And when I say man or woman, it could be the opposite. I mean, you will know how it'll apply to you. I'm just going to say how I'm picking it up, but I'm feeling like, yeah, somebody's in their head. They're like half in, half out, whether it's with expectations, feelings, something. And I feel like the other person is trying really hard. And I don't know, maybe they're picking up on that something just doesn't feel right, or maybe the other person isn't fully there and they can tell, or I don't know. There's kind of like they got this feeling like, I don't know about this. Like, I don't know. Something doesn't seem right. Something seems a little off. or I'm getting like someone is like revealing themselves, or something's being revealed, or the curtain is being lifted of like, it's like the person you see in the world and then behind closed doors. Or there's, you know, two totally different energies. It's very black and white. I'm feeling very like this way or that way. I'm presenting this way or this way, or that somebody's always presented one way and now you're seeing another side of them, or they're presenting another way, and you're kind of like, I don't know. I'm just feeling, that's the energy I'm feeling, is I'm feeling a little anxious. I'm feeling a little confused. I'm feeling like, I don't know. I'm not really sure about this. I don't know. Okay, let's move on. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of a mirroring here. The energy is feeling very masculine, and I feel like there's maybe some projection going on where now, so say that I was just speaking to what I just said resonated with you, or you're like, oh, that's definitely the other person. I'm feeling like, no, that's not you. It's the other person. Do opposite of whatever you just felt, because I'm feeling like there's somebody's putting it onto the other person, not seeing that they are actually doing the same thing. They're both in with mirroring each other, but not seeing how they're contributing to what the energy that is occurring around them. So like you're looking into the other situation, person, or whatever it may be, and you're thinking all these things, you're in your head about all these things, but you're not seeing that you're actually doing the same thing. Or whatever you're thinking you're judging them on, you're guilty of that thing. And I'm feeling I'm a little in shock. There's something about, I thought something was going to be this way and it's not this way, or just you're uncertain about things, or you're unsure about things, or you've seen a side of somebody that you're not sure you like and it's not really what you thought it was going to be, or you're worried that if you show somebody all of your sides or all of who you are, that they're not going to like you, or they're going to reject you, or maybe they can sense that you're kind of putting on an act and not really being, whoa, that scared me. Not being 100% authentic with who you are, and that's kind of making them like, I don't know, because maybe they thought it was going to be a little more real, and that's not happening. Excuse me, I need to adjust. Maybe there needs to be some adjustments made between you and somebody else, or there needs to be a conversation that's had about somebody's holding something in, or they're not expressing something and it's actually getting in the way and the other person's picking up on it, or maybe you both are picking up on stuff and you're not talking about it, when really it's just like, it needs to be said, like, oh, well, I thought this was what it was going to be, or there needs to be communication here. I feel like it's very in the head, it's very judgmental, it's very one-sided, but both people are being one-sided, not seeing that they're each doing what they're thinking or judging the other person for. Okay, let's see what the lesson is here. All right, I'm getting that the lesson here has to do with passion, and that passion for something isn't everything. And when we think that passion is everything, okay, then we have all this like shadow stuff that's happening, but we seem to cling on to that percentage of something that is like, feels like we're missing from our life. And we kind of choose to only see that one thing. So passion is what I'm getting. So for example, if you're lacking passion in your relationship or in your life, and you're really missing that and craving that, and it's there and it's in front of you, you may be blind to all the red flags, or other things that are happening around you because you are missing or wanting that one thing so much. So maybe your subconscious is picking up on it. Maybe your subconscious is the other energy here. It's you and your subconscious. So maybe your subconscious mind is like, hold on, this doesn't seem right, or something's off, or I'm picking up on something, I should say something, or just dismissing something that comes up because you don't want to face it right now because you're just so excited about the passion that you're having, that you're setting yourself up for the same thing that's happened in the past. So what I'm getting is that you need to completely rip the Band-Aid off. If there's something that you're passionate about, or someone that you're passionate about, and you're just clinging on to missing that or craving that, or you're desiring that, and you're just focused on that one thing, this is telling me to let you know that you need to look at everything, the full picture, all of it. Maybe you're feeling used, maybe that somebody's just with you because when they're with you, they're passionate, or they're, that's the only thing they want from you, and that's not what you want. Maybe you did want everything, and you're kind of sensing that this is just about this, or how you are in bed, or something like that. And I'm feeling like it needs to be brought to the light. There needs to be a conversation about whatever it is that's going on in this dynamic, whether it's you and your subconscious, you and your emotions. You could be feeling how I'm feeling, all anxious, and I feel almost like I can't breathe, like I'm holding something in, or I'm holding my breath, and when we're not breathing, we're not feeling. So maybe check in with yourself and ask yourself, or notice when you're holding your breath, so that you know, like, what am I holding in? Because when you're holding, not even breathing air, it's because you're trying to not feel something that needs to be felt, and you're shutting it down, or like swallowing it, or whatever, and you need to breathe. You need to just say it, have the conversation, or how you're feeling needs to be said, or there's going to be some sort of a cycle that repeats. Passion isn't everything. There needs to be connections on all levels. It can't just be about that. You need to be passionate about the conversations you're having with the person. You need to be passionate about the connection you have with the person. You need to be passionate about the passion you have for a person. It just can't be about this one thing. They're really good at this, so who cares about everything else, because this is what I'm missing in my life, because that's going to set you up for something you've repeated in your past over and over and over again. And now I'm feeling this energy of like feeling exposed and judged and like caught off guard maybe, or it's almost this energy now, like I just said that and I just don't want to talk anymore. Like I don't want to communicate anymore. Like I'm mad, I'm frustrated. We're not doing this. I'm not having this conversation. This isn't how I thought it was going to go. I hope that this resonates with you, or you understand what's going on here, because honestly, I don't really know what's going on, but it's not for me. So I hope this helped. Aries, you're the first sign of the zodiac, and you can kind of jump into things with that Fool energy because you're excited about something without seeing the full picture. And that is a beautiful thing sometimes. But when you catch yourself in the trap all the time of repeating that same cycle of, oh, this looks pretty, or this feels nice, or instead of thinking about all the other things, you keep setting yourself up for failure. And I feel like you're over that, but you're not seeing that you're repeating that again. I hope this makes sense. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next week. Aries, this is your Sexual Magic Tarot reading. Thank you.